Good morning, everyone. Welcome to New Jersey. Today I'm going to explain how to start a charcoal, or if you want to use lump charcoal or wood fire on a reverse smoker. This is my custom built reverse smoker. The reason why it's reverse is because it's got a steel plate below with opening on the left side and the stack is on the right side. Okay, so the smoke comes from the firebox, which is bottom right, goes under the steel plate, gives it the heat to cook, and then the smoke goes on top of the food, and also leaves, through my little modification there, the stack. I put that there so this way the smoke has to find its way out instead of naturally just leaving from the top. I'm going to clean the cooking grate, but it actually sits about 6 inches below that plate, so the smoke actually goes under the food as well as on top. I have my chimney going. A lot of people like to use the propane to light their charcoal inside the firebox, but I prefer to just get a little more involved. I love to cook, and I like to get involved. I like to be part of it every step of the way. Just make sure you always clean it out. You want good ventilation below the fire as well as on top of the fire. Okay, again, people like to use the propane method. I don't. My chimney's almost ready. I got the charcoal on the bottom and the lump wood on top. I like to use Kingsford Original. Great product, great product. Home Depot has specials, 2 for 20 pounds. Great deal. I also like to use the Royal Oak hardwood lump. Great product. It burns hotter, and it really gives flavor to the food. For those of you that use a bullet, a Weber bullet, this Kingsford hickory has little hickory chips inside the briquettes. All right, good product. Some of you that have the bullet can also use this Weber starter inside your fire chimney. These work really well, but again, all you need is a little paper towel underneath that chimney and everything starts right up. Kingsford and Royal Oak, real good products. Again, with some of the bullet, the Weber bullet, a lot of people use, well, you could only use the small limbs. They burn, what they say, a little dirty, but again, you're not using a lot of it. For me to fill my firebox with this, the smoke would be very strong and not as clean. Always try to use some hardy wood. This back here is my firewood. This is right here is some pecan that I'm going to be using today. Always use hardy wood. Split logs. I'll also use some oak as well. I'll be using that today. So I'll probably make about 3 videos and try to teach you the right way to start a fire on a reverse smoker. Okay, I threw my charcoal from my chimney, and I threw some more Royal Oak on top, and I'm going to use oak as my base to get the fire going, because I don't want to use flavored wood. It's too expensive. Oak is very cheap over here, and it's readily available wherever you go. Some of the flavored woods I have to order. So I use this as my base. Once it catches, I'll move it a little further in, but I'll leave the door open. I don't want to get what they call dirty smoke, which is the white smoke. People say bark side down, so you get rid of that white smoke. quicker. A lot of people like to put the bark side up so you get the wood smell sooner. I like bark side down. Okay, I'll let that start. I also have a smokeless oven. I like it that way so I can warm up food without getting that that smoky flavor on mac and cheese for my kids, or just some other stuff that I just want to warm up. Also, it's recommended that you preheat your wood a little bit, so you don't get a lot of that dark smoke that people always say you get. So I'm going to preheat it in the oven. Oven only gets about 250, 300 degrees, so it's really not going to burn in there. Stack is open. Smoke is coming up. My door is open. It's going to burn off. Again, my modification that I made is I want the smoke to find its way out instead of just naturally riding the top and then leaving. So the food is actually going to go, the smoke is actually going to go under the food and over the food. And that's it. Stay tuned for my second video when I put the food on and I actually put the pecan wood onto the fire. Thank you for watching. You could email me at reversesmoker@gmail.com. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you out. Once again, that's reversesmoker@gmail.com. I love to get involved. The whole process from starting the fire to building the fire, cooking the food, maintaining the temperature. I'll go over all these steps with you. This is not a standard name brand. Again, this is custom built. My suggestions are pretty generic for all smokers or reverse smokers. It's just that you make little modifications as you go along. Again, reverse smoker, steel plate on the bottom. Smoke goes over the food. Comes out the same as the firebox where the stack is. And your typical just smokers have the stack on the left hand side where the smoke comes out of the firebox, hits the food, and then leaves as well. Same concept. This is a little more technical. So this is what I wanted and this is what I got. So stay tuned for my second video. I hope you enjoy this. Once again, reversesmoker@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.